All right, what's up, guys? It's D-Mac here. I got with me Donovan, my
So
friend
y'all,
Donovan.
how y'all doing today?
Yeah, just a little background real quick. Ran with Donovan for how many years? Three?
Oh shit. Well, you're a grade above me, right? Yeah,
Yeah, so
since
yeah,
it's three. Yeah.
3 years. Did cross country and track with him. Um, really enjoy his company. He's going to Saint Xavier now,
Yes, sir.
and he is running there, so he's big time now.
Big NAIA guy, huge
Big
DP
time.
guy. Yeah,
He
man.
went to nationals for cross country.
Yes, sir.
How did you do again?
At nationals,
Yeah,
oh, it was pretty rough. I'm not
yeah, it
even
was
gonna
rough.
lie. Yeah,
All right.
great, good learnings.
Yeah. So yeah, good learning experience.
If you
Obviously,
want to call
we'll
it.
get we'll get into that later. But we're just gonna start with So what got you to join cross country?
What got me to join it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, basically, I mean, common known fact is that I'm unathletic as fuck. I'm allowed to cuss, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I was just unathletic. I still kind of am, but I tried like it was like 10 clubs and like 13 sports basically, just going up to seventh grade. And my mom's like, "All right, well, we're just gonna throw you in cross country. That's probably the only thing you haven't done yet." So I didn't want to do it either.
Okay.
I hated it. I tried like this camp, and I tried my first season across. I didn't really like it, but then like I did wrestling, and then I was like I kind of missed it right away.
Yeah.
So I kept doing all this work like running while wrestling, and I kind of just loved it ever since then. I guess
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What year did you start?
Seventh.
Seventh. You
Yeah.
started seventh grade here. And how were you like when you started?
Horrible. Yeah. Because
You were
again, I was
really
just like
bad?
this
Oh,
chubby
yeah.
unathletic guy. Yeah. I was just like not good at all. But I put in like so much work. Like I was training like 3 times a day,
Yeah.
going from cross to track because I just like wanted that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And so you started running your seventh grade year. Did you see like big improvements from like seventh to eighth grade year?
Yeah,
Or was it
massive.
yeah.
I was the 16 man, seventh grade, and then I was the number one eighth grade dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay, that's good.
lit.
Yeah, and then obviously getting to high school, I know I mean obviously I remember your whole freaking seasons.
Yeah.
And so which one was your favorite season, do you think?
Easily senior year, dude.
Senior year?
Senior year for sure.
For what reason?
For the reasons? Oh my god. Well, just the team. You know, like me and the guys, we're already kind of close.
Yeah.
But then going into like senior year and that whole year, it was just like we just became like brothers.
Yeah.
You know. So the team that helps a lot because you're seeing these people like you're
exactly.
hanging out with them all the time, blah. And I was hitting times I never hit. I was just so passionate about it, you know, like especially that year, just like peak. Like I don't know. Senior year for sure, honestly.
Okay.
Coach started to like me.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I think if I don't remember what was my favorite year.
You were vibing, I feel like senior
it's like-
or junior.
yeah.
Or
It's like maybe junior and
the
senior.
Sirwalka days or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know. That
like
was-
dude, fresh soft days were fun too because we're actually our fresh soft team was good. So
we
it
always
was
said, because Cade was just like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
literally Cade would carry us, and we weren't bad either. We would just haul. We would haul in those races because they was just it was just fun because
Had to beat
it was
the bird,
fresh
dude.
soft.
Yeah.
It was it's just fresh soft. There's like it's not that important really in the
Yeah.
long run. So it's
There's
just
no
kinda,
pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys are
You
just
just kind of
like-
go out and do what you do. You know.
We had like a tradition of those, I feel like. Because then when your guys first
Yeah.
left, and then ours came in, and then like Ross's came in.
Yeah, and
stuff.
even the one it was like my freshman year we won a conference for fresh soft.
What conference? Like 6
We
years or something.
literally
Yeah.
won conference for fresh soft like 6 years in a row or something like that. Even the year before, like the year or two before I did, they were winning. So
It was
it was
good,
crazy.
It was amazing.
Now going into college, what
Yes, sir.
so tell me about college cross country and like how it's different and stuff like that.
Okay, well, because Raza, right?
Yeah.
Our head coach, ladies and gentlemen, from high school. Very heavy trainer. Like, he would give you just these workouts that were just insane. And our joke, would always be like, oh, this is like college level shit. It basically is. I feel like it was kind of a good thing because at the time in high school, like, what are we doing? Like, this is so many miles.
Yeah.
We were doing about 80 miles a week for varsity. That's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. And then when I got to college, my mileage didn't change. It was 80. If anything, the workouts were kind of like the same things, maybe a little easier, And the adjustment was like, it was weird because different environment and stuff, but as for like training,
Yeah.
it was like, it was pretty fine. Like Razor really like got me ready for that. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Do you feel like high school, so you said that you think it got you ready pretty well for college cross country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you think high school, like school wise, got you ready for college at all?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people.
Yeah, college
is a whole nother level. It's a whole nother
like
level.
50
of
papers a
difficulty.
semester.
Yeah.
That's just hit me.
Yeah.
It was rough.
No, that's rough. How do you like your team at college?
They're all right.
Yeah.
They're all right.
Yeah. What about so tell me about the classes that you took.
It was pretty like because my major's undecided, right? So they kind of just picked my classes. I got to pick, this.
So
semester
you had to
coming
take
up.
just a bunch of gen eds.
Yeah,
Okay.
But again, because I'm undecided anyways, I'd rather just get them out of the way.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically just gen ed stuff, you know.
Okay.
But it kind of sucked because I didn't get to really like pick, and I didn't get to pick my professors or anything. But
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Now more about college. Like, what's so you said that not really much has changed for cross country, right?
For like training,
Yeah.
No, it's pretty much the same mileage and
Okay.
workouts.
Now
Yeah.
tell me about the races because I know those are obviously longer in college. So tell me about like the mental what kind of mentality it takes to even run those races.
Well, track's coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a freshman basically, so I haven't got to do any of those yet. I'm very excited though. There's a bunch of new events. But as for cross, going from the 3 mile to the 5 mile race, I really didn't like it. 5 mile race, it's like a half an hour race.
Yeah.
It's just mentally like, I just don't think it's like a good distance for me. Like it was just mentally it's mentally so grueling. Like you get halfway and then you realize you have like 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
You just gotta like just truck and it's just.
Yeah, I can only imagine running
easy.
that hard for 5 miles.
Not easy.
What kind of times were you hitting? Just like
I hit about like 27 minutes.
27 minutes.
Yeah.
And let them know like how good that is.
It's probably
might not know.
Yeah. So basically, NAIA is the division I'm in. It's basically the same thing as like D2. I'm assuming, based off time and stuff. It's probably about average, maybe slightly below. It's right around the line,
Okay.
So I'd say average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what kind of stuff do you want to do for track? Like what kind of events?
Definitely will try to make indoor nets for the 3K.
Yeah.
3K is my main, and then outdoor 5K. It's definitely what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Which one do you think you will be better at?
3K for sure. That was my thing in high school, so I'm just kind of thinking
Okay. Okay. And then are you gonna try anything else just to dabble into, or are you just gonna try and stick to those?
Well, you get the 10K introduced. That's the 6 mile on the track, right?
Yeah.
Not doing that.
Yeah, no, that'd be rough.
I definitely already vocalized to my coach. I'm like, I do not have the mental capacity to do that. Because he's like, I'm not gonna make anyone do 30 laps on the track as a race if you don't feel like you can. And I'm like, maybe on cross I can, but for track,
yeah,
I'd die mentally. And then steeple gets introduced. I don't think I'm gonna do that because
you don't think
cannot hurdle anything.
No.
The mile I'll probably do a couple times, maybe some 4x8s, but I'm just pretty much gonna stick with 3 and 5K.
Okay. Cool. Now, going back to high school, what is there anything that you miss specifically about high school? Because I know, looking back at high school, I miss cross country just in general.
You mean high school in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything that you miss? Do you miss being with people you all know, that you grew up with and stuff like that? Or
I mean, it was kind of weird, seeing the same faces for 8 years. But what I really missed was just my just close group of friends, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just that. High school is just a vibe, and college is such a different one. Some people like college a lot more, and some people actually prefer high school.
Yeah.
I don't really know yet because I've only been through one semester at college, so I'll wait maybe till freshman year. But it's interesting for sure. But I just really loved high school. So
yeah, I did too. I think it was nice just because everyone kind of grew up together, so we all knew each other. It was just really good to, and then especially at the end of high school, leaving leaving everyone was tough First, like you went, like your freshman, sophomore year, you were like, oh, I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But then, like senior year comes and you're like, wow, I'm actually
you don't
not
want to
gonna
leave.
see. I'm not gonna see a lot of these people again. It's pretty crazy, honestly.
I've made sure to kind of. I mean, I've going into senior year. My priority was like, all right, I'm gonna just have like I know who's close to me. So I'm just gonna make them any acquaintances or any people that are kind of like on and off. I'm just gonna focus on my happiness, which is just like hanging with a close amount of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the people I stayed in touch with through college. Those are the people I've been hanging with all the break. And it's gone pretty well for me. I guess.
I've been doing the same thing, like just sticking with my friends, and then I'd see like you guys, like you, and then some of the other cross country boys.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you guys. No one really like, just like if I see other, like I'm not gonna go out of my way to, see other very many other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but yeah,
a good like 10, 15 people. That's
yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Yeah. Now I always felt like this. Like now that you come, now that you're in college, like when you come home for like a break or just like for a weekend or something, do you like? I always felt like this. Do you feel like what's it called? Do you feel like someone returning from war? Like, do you feel like you're greeted? Like you're greeted by everyone, just like, oh my god, like I miss you, like stuff like that.
At first, yeah. Like it's.
Yeah, isn't it funny?
I think it's hilarious.
Just like stuff like that is funny.
I appreciate it, honestly. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, coming from war, I've never heard anyone describe it like that.
Something like that.
I appreciate. Yeah, I would say so. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Dono, let's get into your old Instagram and YouTube channel.
Which one do you mean, D-Man?
We're talking about your wrestling YouTube.
The WWE
wrestling,
one.
yeah.
Pipe Bomb
wrestling
City,
Instagram.
man.
Pipe Bomb City.
It's still up.
Yeah.
I want to delete it.
I thought you did delete it.
I forgot the password, so it's just.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
I just get rid of shit all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So how obviously you used to be. Are you still big into wrestling or no?
No, it's just mainly like I just fuck with UFC a lot now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get into that later. So what made you want to do stuff like in like wrestling, kind of like talk about and stuff like that?
Well, I had going up to that. I've had basically this is like the channel I'm on now. It's like my 10th one I've had. I've been doing like YouTube channels and stuff since like I was like 10 years old. I just love like making videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But wrestling, it was just like I got into it when I was like 11 years old. I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I was just obsessed with it all the time until I was like 17 when I stopped doing the channel. I think.
Yeah.
And I just like like I love this so much. Like why am I not gonna like? And I love YouTube. Why not like combine them?
Yeah,
try
exactly.
to like, get something done. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so like what kind of stuff did you put on there?
I don't even remember really. It was kind of just like.
Did you do like recaps or something?
I did recaps. I uploaded like edits and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, apparently people liked it. The main thing that blew up was like the Insta.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Looking back, I did not, dude. Oh my god, it's such a meme. It's so. But
oh yeah, it was funny. It was good.
The Insta was fun. I just like getting a lot of likes.
Yeah, that's definitely something that can be addicting. I feel like.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just getting all those likes and stuff.
Yeah, and I just like talking, so I would just like.
Opinions
and stuff. So I had opinions, and I just let people know.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, you mentioned earlier that you are really into UFC now, so we're gonna just dabble into a little UFC now. Now,
I love all the dabbles too. Let's dabble into this, guys. All right.
So, what's your opinion on Conor Cowboy?
Okay, so I just watched some. I'm very excited for it. I just got ESPN Plus too. Just looking at those jeans even more.
You got ESPN Plus?
Yeah, I just got it now, so this is gonna be the first pay-per-view I actually see.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm just like so excited for it. McGregor was one of my favorite fighters, and then he kind of entered this phase with like Khabib, and I feel like he kind of lost like what made him so like great, and I just. But now he's back. Like he's been doing all these interviews and stuff, and like you really get the vibe, like from like old Conor, like 2016, 15, 14 Conor.
Like he's hungry.
Yeah, and like he's like kind of humble at the same time, and like I'm very excited. I'm going with McGregor, to be honest.
I know. I just like did you happen to see the interview with his coach John Kavanaugh?
With him, like they were together.
Like they interviewed John Kavanaugh.
Was it on the Mac Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that actually
Yeah,
the other day. Yeah.
how he said he thinks this is the best Conor that we've ever seen.
I don't know about that because 205 Conor UFC. Dude, oh my god, like that Alvarez performance,
Mm-hmm.
one of the greatest things I've ever seen. But I'm sure he's gonna be great. Definitely better than the Khabib
He
fight.
he looks he looks
He looks
big right
jacked.
now.
That's
He
what I'm
looks
saying.
big.
He looks huge.
Yeah,
You know. Yeah,
I
it's
think
crazy.
he's definitely gonna hold his own. And a big thing too is that everyone was talking about that everyone was shocked by is why do you well they talked about it of why he's doing it, but
welterweight.
yeah, why do you
Yeah.
think he's at 170?
I mean, I think it's just what he said. I believe him that he just doesn't want to cut the weight. I mean, he's already probably was about like 180.
Yeah.
And he's just
Yeah,
like,
so
oh,
it's, yeah,
I mean,
it's
first
just
fight
fat
too.
to knock off.
Because he said too he wants to go down later. Like if the next fights go well, he'll like eventually just drop back down to 55 and try to fight
Mhm.
Khabib again. Which
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know if he could beat Khabib, to be honest, even at his best.
You don't think if
I think if he does it right and uses his power, because in the first fight I feel like he just was holding back his punches,
Yeah.
tried to endurance, but like that can't do that.
yeah, especially against Khabib.
Yeah, because Khabib's getting him all no matter what. But like
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
got power, dude. Connor's like.
I know Condor has that wicked left that he can knock literally anyone out with.
Dude, Aldo and Eddie were like legit guys, right? And then
Yeah.
he just like to knock him out like that, and other guys too. I don't know. He might knock out Cerrone. I don't know if I sound stupid as hell for saying that, but I just like he looks
I can
big
see
now
it.
too.
He
dude.
looks
Yeah.
huge. Like, and I'm assuming that his fitness levels are up. But like, if he can even just last a little bit and just find and pick his spots, because that's just what he's best at is like picking his spots and just like, and then like once he sees you mess up once, then he just knocks you out
The
cold.
confidence thing too.
Literally, dude, I've never seen a more confident fighter, maybe other than like Mayweather, and that's just, like that's it. Like that's the only guy I've ever seen more confident than him. Like you know, like fighters usually have like they're obviously confident. Like
You
they're
gotta
not gonna
believe
say,
it too. Like
they're not gonna
they're not
say
gonna
they're
say
gonna lose, but like you believe Conor when he says that he's gonna win.
I think the only fight where confidence turned into cockiness was the Khabib fight.
Yeah.
I feel like that was just cocky. Like, and he didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like everything before was like actually confidence.
No,
He
yeah,
ended up,
definitely.
you know, doing everything he said he was gonna do. I just hope he wins. You know, I'm cool with Cerrone, but I hope it's a good fight too. But if it's a first round knockout, I wouldn't complain. That'd be hilarious.
No, I really am. I'm pushing for McGregor to win.
I hope so, dude.
I just think him back in the UFC can do wonders for the UFC.
He said he wants to fight 3 times this
I
year.
know. I was listened to an interview with Dana White earlier, and he said that he wants to fight 3 times. I think, and you talked about earlier, is that he wants to fight at 170 against Cowboy, and then he wants to drop down again to go against Khabib.
He said next fight's Gaethje, actually.
Oh, really?
He said if he beats Cowboy, he wants to go down to 55 and fight Gaethje, Justin Gaethje, because apparently they've been just talking shit to each other. But Gaethje might maul him, dude. Because Gaethje's an animal. I don't even know.
I'm not really familiar with him as much.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Is he like explain him to me?
He's just so like if you want him to go all 5 rounds, he'll go all 5 rounds and probably beat you. If you want him to knock you out, he'll knock you out. And he's so fast. And he's beating a lot of top guys. Like he's like, I mean, if there wasn't all like this Khabib Tony stuff going on and blah blah blah, if we're talking 55, he'd probably be up there for a shot soon. Yeah. That's not even going 170 because I'm 170. Well, it just sucks that Connor's in like these 2 divisions. I feel like 55 and 70 are the 2 most like stacked divisions.
Yeah, they are very stacked. Like you got 170 is like you got Masvidal.
Masvidal is gonna be champ, guaranteed this year.
Yeah, do you even think he wants to fight for the championship?
Masvidal?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, of course he does.
You think so?
He's been saying all the time. He's like, I just want that fucking belt, man.
Yeah.
Gangster shit, bro. Oh, I love Masvidal too.
Yeah, no, he was a beast. Like I watched him and Nate Diaz at school.
I was pissed how it ended.
It was I was very upset, but he's an animal. He battered Nate Diaz.
I love the story too of how he was doing like average, man. Like he wasn't a bad fighter, right? But he was doing average. He's been here for years, and then he just goes away.
Yeah, exactly.
And what happened? He just like
he went on a reality show, right?
Yeah.
He went on a reality show, and then he was there, and then he didn't. Then he finally realized he's like, why am I doing this? I don't want to be here. I'd rather be fighting. Mm-hmm. And then he went back, and then he was an absolute beast from then on out.
He's like, he said this one thing. He was just thinking of himself. He's like, if like, why don't I knock them out? Like, why am I having all these like loss to decisions? Like, why can't I just knock him out?
Yeah.
And then every fight in 2019, he's just knocking people out.
He's crazy, man.
I hope he gets the belt. You know who else I'm a fan of? Adesanya.
Yeah, same, dude. I love Adesanya.
He's so good.
Absolutely love him.
He's so good.
He just picks you apart. He was saying, because I like watch videos on him all the time, just randomly, and he said that he doesn't like to, he doesn't use his knockout power. He just taps you enough times to where you just can't take it anymore.
He is strong too.
He's huge, bro. I can only imagine him, he goes against John Jones one day.
See, hold on, I'll get into that. Dude.
At 205, he goes up to 205. I feel like he'd be a big 205.
John Jones is the greatest.
Well, okay, we know that.
No, I know
that's
that.
obvious.
No, but talking about that, dude, give Adesanya 3 years. I said that he might beat Jones because then Jones is gonna get older and Adesanya's gonna hit his prime. But
no, Adesanya's smart because he said that they offered him a match already with John Jones, and he hasn't taken it because he wants to give it time. He wants to that would only improve for Adesanya. It'd be bad for Adesanya to take it now, to where John Jones is obviously still in his prime.
Who's gonna beat Jones?
No one's gonna beat Jones in his prime.
It's
I know he's insane. And then Adesanya in 3 years, he's still gonna be in his prime. Right now he's what, 30? I think he's 30 or something.
He might be a little old. Nothing over 32.
No, yeah, he's nothing older than that.
I think Jones is 32, right?
Well, what is the prime for UFC?
I think prime, they said it's 30 to 33 is when you athletically.
Yeah.
Fine. But look at Cormier, dude. Cormier knocked out Stipe at 41 years old.
Yeah,
so it's not like you can't do it. Aldo's kind of older now too. Edgar's kind of older now too.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it,
I know. Do you think so? John Jones. And
I hate Jones.
Do you think Reyes has any chance?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I'm not even gonna just give a shit because then it's gonna the next day Jones knocks out.
Yeah,
Reyes is talking shit too. Did you know that? In all the interviews and shit, Reyes is trying to talk shit. It's like a fake Cormier thing going on, and it's so dumb.
And Jones is probably I was listening to you probably listened to it too, but a Joe Rogan podcast, and it was with Shab. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about it, just he's just playing with his food right now. Just he doesn't care. This is probably just some other fight. He's just gonna go in. He's just gonna clean house, and then he's just gonna wait until the next guy.
See, what if light heavyweight was as stacked as 70 is?
Yeah,
and Jones had real guys to just keep. Yeah, but
exactly,
there's not.
I know for some reason it's just not right now.
It sucks.
I know. It's we need a legit contender to Jones. Who's been the most legit contender, you think?
I don't know because he's beaten them all.
Gustafsson?
Oh, so far that he's beaten?
Yeah. Who do you think came? I mean, you could say Gustafsson.
I think Cormier was Gustafsson I think was the hardest fight he ever had, right? Or the closest. But I think Cormier was the best challenger he ever had. I think if you look at just his records and his stats and I mean I might be biased because I fucking love Cormier, but Cormier is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
It just so happens
he'd be one of the goats if John Jones wasn't in his time zone, bro.
I hate that.
I know.
It's so sad.
I know.
Because I love Cormier, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like John. I mean, I'm starting to get used to him now, but just drugged up John, just fucking beating ass and shit. I hated it. I hate how he especially when he came back 2016. Everyone, the fans would cheer him and boo Cormier. And Cormier,
it's Cormier is such a good guy.
And Jones getting in car accidents, and then they cheer him the next day, and I was just it's just dumb. I was hoping he beat him so bad.
Yeah, it's I don't understand it.
Cormier's fighting Stipe, right?
Yeah,
I think third time.
For a third time, Dana White said he's going to close out the trilogy and then see if.
I mean, what's after that? I think Francis.
I think John Jones, Cormier 3, man. I think they're gonna make it happen. I think that's gonna happen.
Wins. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna happen regardless. To be honest, dude, that's just money waiting to happen.
I hope it doesn't. I'd watch it, but Cormier's gonna lose if he fights John.
I mean, he's just older now. He's even older.
Fuck, man. See, it's just so dumb. I hate it because I just want.
I know I like Cormier because he's just like he's that small, beefy guy that's just like
He's kind of guy, dude.
you wouldn't think
Dude.
he'd be winning anything, but then he just wins. He just wins and wins and wins
It's hilarious
until he faces John Jones,
I mean,
and then he just loses.
oh my god, I hate it so much. And Stipe, I was actually pretty shocked, low key,
Yeah,
when he beat Stipe. Honestly, I mean, did you know he was offered Francis and he said no?
really?
Yeah, you know. I mean, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Dude, you know the height difference.
Oh
See,
yeah.
like Stipe already was like a tower above Cormier. Imagine like Francis, because Francis towered Stipe. Like
Jeez.
that'd be fucking nuts. Here, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about what's it called? Do you remember Johnson Demetrius?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Is he like not here? All right, cool.
It's just-
What's it fucking called? Yeah, Demetrius Johnson, dude. I feel like was one of the most like underrated people ever. Like he literally had to leave, and go to the other fucking promotion because like he was getting no respect. Basically, undefeated fighter, ladies and gentlemen. Defended his title like record timing, or record amount of times, I should say. Would destroy everyone, and then like just no respect. Like no one cared, no one like so. Like, I think it's just because of his weight. Like, what if there was a fighter as good as Demetrius Johnson was? Because I've seen like stuff he did, dude. It's insane. Like, what if he was just heavier? If people gave a shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah, I feel that. Hey, what's up, guys? So that's gonna be the end of the podcast. For some reason, the actual end, got cut out, and I'm not sure why, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. So just follow Donovan on YouTube. It's ITSDVON. And then also follow his Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, again, thanks to Donovan for coming on for our first guest on the podcast ever. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.